Nepal is heading into a crucial election, one that could shape the country's future after a phase of turmoil. Next week, on March the 5th, the Himalayan nation of 30 million people will vote to decide who will lead the country. This will be the first parliamentary election since a deadly anti-corruption uprising toppled the previous government. Well, three very different candidates are battling for the Prime Minister's office. A former rapper turned mayor, a young reformer leading the nation's oldest party, and a veteran communist politician seeking a political comeback. And emerging as the face of this anti-establishment wave is Balen Shah, popularly known as Balen. The 35-year-old former rapper and structural engineer rose to fame after winning the Kathmandu mayoral race as an independent in 2022. He's contesting as the prime ministerial candidate of the Rashtriya Swatantra Party.
I'm an action-oriented person. If you give me work, I will deliver. Will you let me work for you? Just as the people of Kathmandu metropolitan city gave me the duty to work, will you put your faith in my work as well?
And then there's Gagan Thapa, a former student leader turned politician who's leading the Nepali Congress, Nepal's oldest major political party. He's campaigning on a platform as job creation, clean governance and generational change.
For decades, 2 to 3 old-aged men were running it like a club, dominating and slowly limiting our democracy by power sharing with each other.
And the third main contender is KP Sharma Oli, the controversial leader who was ousted during last year's protests. He's seeking his fourth term in office. Oli continues to command strong support among loyal supporters and inside his party, despite widespread criticism of his handling of the recent unrest. He's running on a platform of stability, cautioning that Nepal's fragile economy could be harmed by ongoing political changes. Oli is the president of the Communist Party of Nepal, Unified Marxist-Leninist. Meanwhile, the interim government says all preparations are on track and is urging citizens to vote without fear. Interim Prime Minister Sushila Karki has promised a clean, fair and peaceful election, calling on voters to exercise their democratic right to vote. Well, the country has nearly 19 million registered voters, including 800,000 voting for the first time. They'll elect members to the 275-seat House of Representatives. More than 3,400 candidates are contesting the direct polls. Almost 30% of them are under the age of 40, reflecting a strong youth presence. And at the heart of this election is a crushing economic reality. Nepal is facing a 20.6% youth unemployment rate. This job crisis has become the single biggest political issue.
In Nepal, one doesn't get proper employment, meaning one doesn't earn enough money even if one has to migrate for the sake of raising children.
For me, few things seem clear. One is the unknown instability here. There is no guaranteed job, and there is instability along with the lack of employment.
Elections will take place less than 6 months after youth protests took place across the nation, causing massive damage and killing at least 77 people, including the burning of the Parliament building. A brief social media ban served as the catalyst for the unrest, but it soon evolved into a broader movement against corruption. Well, much of the population view this vote as a turning point, following a violent uprising and years of political instability. It's set to be a real test of Nepal's democratic credentials.
The Narayan Hiti Palace was lit for dinner. The royal family gathered. Laughter echoed through marble halls. But soon, it all changed. Gunshots rang out, one after another. A night that would shatter a kingdom. In hours, the royals were assassinated. Not in a war or a coup, but in a massacre inside the palace walls. Catch the full story on The Assassination, Saturday at these times.